Alright, welcome to Wanderer Wednesday. It took me a little while to actually get in game. Partly because I accidentally hit new game and had to go through the whole intro before I could go back to the title screen and reload properly. But we're here now. We're ready to get this show on the road. Oh, you know what I didn't do though? Get to where I could properly hear the game. There we go. Alright, that's better. Okay. Oh, we got our buddy is back.
Truff! Good to see you, buddy. Did you find the friend you were looking for?
No. Truff gave up on his plan.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gave up? What's all this? You were on a noble quest to reunite the man who saved your life with his beloved ring, were you not?
Oh, the ring. Yes.
Oh, can you not hear me?
You can have it.
Hang on, let me see if this helps at all. Is that better?
What?
Really, Truff? You've given up on finding your friend after all you've been through?
Huh. Alright, let me see if, I haven't touched anything in a while, but there's no, like, master volume or anything that I... Okay.
Truff still wants to find his friend.
Kick it up a little bit. Let me see if that helps. Okay. And I've actually kicked up the mic as much as it'll go. So, all I can really do is increase the game sound, but let me know how that is.
Wants to say thank you for all he did.
Well then, what's stopping you?
Okay, cool.
Truff isn't allowed. Truff finally tracked his friend down. Came all the way to the cold village where he had heard that cooking man lives. But the people there were frightened of Truff. Chased him away. So Truff had to give up.
Really? That seems like an awful shame.
That it does.
Oh, Truff tried very, very hard. But humans don't like him. Humans are scared of him. As soon as Truff appears, they run away and scream and shout. Truff doesn't like it. Doesn't like to see the frightened people. And so Truff will not go near the humans' village again.
That's a shame.
Please, take Truff's ring.
We can probably find him, let him know.
I hate to see the poor guy like this.
She does look super sad. They all do, really.
Hey,
Except for,
why don't we go find his chef
except for
friend?
Elvis, curiously enough.
Admit, if they're as close as Truff says they are, he'll want to know about this for sure.
Accepted. We are gonna have a full ship, I'm pretty sure, once we actually get to a town again. Wait, or is that this village? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. The ring belongs to his friend. It was sort of their memento. But yeah, here's the chef, so let's talk to him. Here.
Excuse me? Are you Mitch?
That I am? That I am, my friend. What business, may I ask, might you have with myself?
Do you recognize this ring?
Why, of course I do. 'Tis the very one I lost, so it is indeed.
Great. So you're the traveling chef Truff told
Oh,
us about.
excuse me.
Truff, you're acquainted with me old pal, are you?
Oh, good, they are
Ah,
close.
That's wonderful altogether. And how's the old feller getting on?
Not too great, actually.
He can't get into this tiny
So he's
village.
off near town somewhere there, is he?
Aye, and he'll not be coming closer any time soon by the sound of it.
If
Oh,
what you tell me is
indeed.
true, it seems so indeed. I'll not very well let a monster waltz into Inderno uninvited. And the same goes for any other town. Which is why, with a heavy heart, of course, I had to tell him he couldn't come with me on my travels back when he asked. I'd only have been bringing a world of pain upon the poor fella. Saddening as it is, humankind's not ready for that sort of thing just yet.
Yes. Prejudices are hard things to rid people of. He may be a lovely monster, but the simple fact of his being one would be too much for some.
More's the pity, but I'm forgetting myself. You're awfully kind to have come all this way to tell me of the poor lad's trouble, so you are indeed. I'd best be off and see if I can find him.
Oh yeah,
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
go
go
speak with
find
him?
him.
Sure, of course I am. Come on now, let's away.
Are we going to? Apparently so. Alright. Ooh, running scared. Oh, here he is.
Hey, Truffle pal!
Mitch? Mitch!
Indeed.
Mitch!
It, especially in this case, yes.
Has Mitch come to see Truff?
If I've told you once, I've told you 10,000 times. We're friends. And if a man hears a friend's nearby, why, he's honor bound to go and seek him out, is he not?
Mitch! Oh, Mitch!
So, I hear you came to give me my old ring back.
Yes, Mitch's golden, shiny, lost shiny ring. And Truff wanted to thank Mitch too. To see him once again and thank him for all he did.
Oh, I remember how I lost it now. I popped it off there when I was showing you a culinary trick or two, did I not? You're a generous fella coming all this way to reunite me with it, so you are indeed.
What on earth?
No, Mitch!
Are you all right?
Ah, sure, I'm fine altogether. But what about poor Truff?
What? No! Truff! Hey, Truff! Are you okay under there?
Unless there's some deep snow, I mean, he's alive.
I can hear him.
Truff is all right. Truff is alive. Just.
Alright, let's get this off him.
But Truff can't move rocks from down here.
We gotta get Chris Redfield to punch
Don't
some
worry.
boulders.
We'll get you out of there.
We will? But how? There's no way we can move a rock that size, even with all of us.
Remember what Truff taught you. Use the knack, but on the rock. Truff believes in you.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Truff was caught in a space between two rocks. If he hadn't, he would have been.
Ah, never mind that. Let's go and get you seen to, shall we? Are you able to walk, old pal?
Get a perfect truff-shaped gap between the two rocks. Perfect.
I'm taking you back to Inderno for a spot of recuperation.
But Mitch, the humans there, they.
Don't you worry yourself about that lot. You are with me now. They'll not be chasing you away this time if I've anything to do with it.
And honestly, in his position as a cook in a small town, they would probably have no choice but to go along with it, whatever he's got, because they need him.
You're a pal of mine, Truff. And not just that, you're the only fella in the whole world who truly understands the subtleties of my culinary creations. So, why don't you let me teach you how to make a thing or two? Starting with
Indeed.
your old favorite, schnitzel.
Really? Mitch will really teach Truff how to cook? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without the help of his human friends, Truff would never have found Mitch again. And now Truff believes again. Believes that not all humans hate him. Truff's gratitude is huge, enormous.
Oh, we didn't do a whole lot, really, Truff. Not nearly as much as you did. Working up the courage to set out and find Mitch in the first place. Well, Mitch, I guess we'll be leaving Truff in your capable hands.
That you will, and thanks again. Be careful out on the road there, won't you?
Alright, that was a
I
pretty
think
nice
Truff's
little
going to be
sub
all
arc.
right now. Don't you?
Yeah. With Mitch to help him, he'll be just fine.
Of course he will. How could the people of Inderno not welcome such a pair? I do so love a happy ending.
I like it. I'm playing on casual because I'm trying to stream and streaming is not like the most conducive to grinding. So I'm just kind of trying to move, and the game like is beating me up at times as a result. That and not really knowing what I'm doing with the job system. I'm starting to get there, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's really good. There's always like a give and take between like learning a new job or picking a job that you were already good at and thereby having more abilities to play with. Probably should pick something else for her. Or I could just have her like, finish her white mage. That would be nice. Although finishing freelance would be good too. Excuse me. I think since she does have white mage to finish, I'll put her on that. And she could sub bard for the extra support stuff. His Vanguard is done, and so is his white mage. I think I will. I mean it's a JRPG, so it's pretty lengthy, no doubt. What am I gonna do with him? It's just something I started. I started Bard on him, but I don't know if I want to finish it. I guess I'll make him the freelancer right now, just so he can have that rolling. And since we have a dedicated white mage, I'll put him on Vanguard to sub. And then for you, your red mage isn't done either. Is your black mage done? Yes. Okay. Well then I will put her on red mage too. She does look really cool in that outfit. Since she did finish the black mage sub, I'll just put that on here. It's actually going to be... What is the next remaster? It will be Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to wait on 6 because they seem to have done a lot more with 6, so I want that to be the big finish. It was a very long time ago. I made her a black mage fairly early on. Oh no, wait, she was a black mage like recently. You don't remember this outfit? Hang on, let me find it. She looked like this for a while, I feel like. I didn't actually do black mage stuff much on her, but she was for a while there. But this is actually going to be good because of the red mage's ability. Works well with black mage because she gets access to more elements. Oh, equipment, yeah. Thankfully, she can still use bow. I'm going to switch her to Angel's bow. So she's not over encumbered. And then give him a smaller sword, I guess. Well, defender is so good. How much am I over? A lot. Okay, let's switch the armor. Probably be a little bit nicer. Let's go with this one. And then double it. Okay, that way we're not over encumbered. Okay, so this will be good for now. We got a party chat. Truff and Mitch. I'm glad Truff was able to find his friend. Me too. Mitch is a nice guy, huh? He really is. Something about him makes me feel, I don't know, happy. Perhaps if more humans were like Mitch, Truff would not have had such a hard time. Sadly, that's not quite the case. Well, people are always going to be scared of things they're not familiar with, right? It's only natural. But with a good friend by your side, you can overcome anything, eh? Yeah, all it takes is a little time to get used to things, and an open mind. And if Truff gets to be as good a cook as Mitch, that won't hurt either. Aye, there's nothing like sitting down to eat together, to make folks forget their prejudices. Speaking of which, I'm starving. Me too. How about it, guys? Food break? Yes, we can toast to future success of Truff and Mitch's endeavors while we eat. Very nice. Ooh, we got a glowy one. Oh, but it's running off. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not wanting to fight me. Oh, it's only glowing because of the type of enemy it is. A fight!
Come on then, let's have it.
Okay, what's the plan?
So we don't know anything about these guys. Whoops, I left Miss Sub Job. Yes, monsters indeed. Yahar! Light.
You rang?
And they're undead. Probably not gonna be hitting them very hard, yeah.
Allow me. Does that feel better?
Ah, much better.
Light they're weak to. I don't think I have any like light damaging attacks. That's one element I can't cover right now, which is unfortunate. Ooh.
Okay then.
So who's gonna be doing damage here? Guess him.
Scatter my foes upon the breeze.
Ooh.
Nope, still standing.
What's the plan? This'll make you feel better.
I live to fight another day.
Probably should have thought of that before I was changing all their jobs.
Sing the heart. Ha!
Very well. Be healed.
Feeling good.
Primordial forces consume you.
Well, it wasn't refused, she just didn't hurt him at all.
Standing.
I think her gear is all like melee-ified. You have to try and look at what she's equipped with.
Guess it's my turn.
Primordial forces consume you.
Well,
Alright
you
then.
heal about as hard. I can't target all for that. Let's pick someone with a lot of HP.
I hate to do this to you.
No, they're immune. That's unfortunate.
Hey! Yeah! Aye, that'll do nicely.
Let me see. Let me help you.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Spirits aid me.
Phew.
Does that feel better?
Here I go.
Just
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Oh, it just hit me like I'm not doing
This'll make
I'm not
you
getting
feel
an
better.
MP every round because I'm not on
Allow
solar
me.
power and I'm on, or rather I'm not on moon powered or dark powered or whatever it's called. I'm still on
Be
daytime
healed.
mode.
Thanks for your help. It's nothing. I'm up, huh? Spirits aid me.
The
Oh,
Ostrom of
thought I
Magic
meant to hit.
assail you! Want to see what I can really do? Alrighty! I've got this! It's time to go all out! Whoa! Another one bites the dust! No big deal!
What's the plan?
Okay, she's still doing decent hand-to-hand damage. That's good.
Your tale ends here.
It's nothing! Here I go! Bring my enemies to their knees! All right!
Here I go.
Right, let's see!
Allow me. Does that feel better?
I needed that. Whoopsie-daisy!
I just realized she had BP. Or has BP.
The Ostrom of Magic assail you! On to the next one.
Sometimes he hits really hard. I feel like... Almost feels like they do random damage.
To arms. Let me help you.
What's the plan?
Guess it's my turn.
Almighty Earth!
I'm getting kind of used to fighting now.
This is interesting.
Alright. Remember what I had on her before. See? Okay, she's equipped with that. It's Mirage Vest. Yeah, I think I gave her the same stuff. Who has an ice talisman? Or is that what she's got equipped to? Okay. So that other thing is her ice talisman. Some nice immunity pieces, but... Yeah, let's put our weapons back on her first. guy's the little one. Okay. She doesn't have lunar power. He does. Then she can have her red mage ability back. Magic critical. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We gotta cross this river somewhere. I was like, oh, big boy, you tough enough? Nope. Yeah, doing that. Oh, monsters.
Let's see what you're made of, eh?
Okay, what's the plan?
Yeah, it's funny, I put on the nighttime stuff and now it's daytime again. I think so. Maybe. I mean, I do remember you saying that, but I don't remember how long ago it was. It's the cheapest spell I have. It's these. Wow.
Almighty Earth!
No big deal.
Allow me. Does that feel better?
Thanks.
What's the plan? Alakazam!
Oh, yeah.
Here I go.
Her magic is so weak. Why is she doing so little damage?
You're not gonna like this. It's nothing.
You rang?
To arms. Be healed.
Thank you!
Bring the heart! Ha!
Alright then.
Okay then. How do you like this?
Right, let's see.
Let me help you.
I owe you one.
Nothing to worry about.
Ooh. I feel like this game would benefit from, like, weapon skills.
What's the plan?
Not like abilities, but just... I guess you
Guess
might
it's
call
my
it
turn.
affinity with the weapon, or skill with the weapon,
You're
that
not
builds
gonna
up
like
over
this.
time. But it doesn't really look like that.
Plenty more where that came from.
To arms. Be healed.
Dude, her heals are really big.
A mere scratch.
Here I go.
Allow me.
They all do a little bit of damage. Let's hit your friend. Oh no! That doesn't help me at all.
Nice.
To arms! Let me help you! I'm up, huh?
Yeah, this isn't good for me at all.
What's the plan?
Let me see. How very satisfying. I enjoyed that. Woohoo!
It's nothing.
Alright, good. Alright, time to break him out of it.
I'm up, huh? Yes! I got another one!
I've taken to fighting like a duck to water. Woo! I like what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's back tonight. Alright, here we go.
Weird.
You okay, Adele?
I'm sure this place used to be a lot colder. There was a huge glacier right there. No trace of it now, though.
Oof. Global warming.
Could it have melted? That might explain the sudden change in the sea levels.
The
Global
wisdom
warming.
of the line of Musa lives on in you, I see.
Huh? Who said that?
Aye, down here.
Whoa.
A
It's some kind of
Dargon.
weird lizard.
It's very rude to call us lizards, I'll have you know.
Almost looks a little bit like Oosh, except like not as wiry. And he doesn't talk like that.
Gwillem! Hey there, little guy. It's been a while.
You know dragons.
You two know each other?
Sure, we ran into each other once or twice when I was in the area.
You understand us and can speak our language. You're a dragon, aren't you?
A dragon? Like a monster from a kid's story?
First lizard, now monster. You're not very nice, are you? I am Mighty Gwillem of the ancient and venerated draconic line.
His mouth opens very large.
And what brings you this close to town, Mighty Gwillem?
The stink of death, actually. I followed it here all the way from home.
Wow. That's
What
pretty
do you mean,
intense.
the stink of death.
Well, how can I put it? It's like the smell of lots of life disappearing.
This music is very upbeat for this subject matter.
Human life, to be precise.
So we're gonna see lots
Can I
of
come with
death.
you? I want to go and see what's been going on for myself. Oh, I'm also supposed to tell you.
In you go.
Wait, I need to tell it.
Where did you do with that dragon, madam?
You just stay nice and
Oh, you put him
quiet
in a
there,
bag.
okay?
Okay.
How very dare you? Did you not hear the part about me being of the noble draconic line?
How very dare you?
Oh, quit being such a baby. It won't be for long.
Gwillem is now coming to the party. You have a dragon with you. I don't know if I can overstate this. Oh. A frosty welcome. You know what? I just remembered a story Lady Emma told me. I'm warning you though, it's a wee bit scary. A traveller got caught in a terrible blizzard and sought shelter in the first town he came across. He found a fireplace there and went to warm himself beside it, when all of a sudden his nose fell clean off his face. Ew! What kind of story is that? His nose had frozen up in the cold, and it must have warmed too quickly in front of the fire. It melted right off. Guess we do need to be careful. The weather around here can be brutal. Aye, but it's not as cold as I was worried it might be, I have to say. You think it could have something to do with another crystal? Maybe. We better hurry to Raymondal and find out, eh? Our wee lizard friend certainly seems to think something funny's afoot. You heard what he said, and they don't like being called lizards. And the people around here worship dragons like gods. So try not to call him that in front of any locals. Speaking of Gwillem, how's he doing? I think he's asleep. It does look pretty comfortable in there. Ha! Very godlike. You have to have yourself a nice little snooze, eh, wee man? Alright. So no... Oh, there's one guy alive. Okay, that's good. Man, this place especially reminds me of... Octopath, which is funny because like the whole game has kind of had this aesthetic going on, but something about the snow in particular, the snowbound land, Grimid Hall. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Well, nothing much seems amiss round here. Looks like a nice, safe, normal little town to me.
Yes, seems people are walking about.
Well, looks can be deceiving. This is where the death smell's coming from for sure. Ugh, that stinks of it. Oh, while I've got your attention, I'm supposed to...
I thought I told you to stay in there and be quiet.
No, wait,
You know it's going to be something very important if they keep doing this to us.
Have you heard? They found another fairy.
Another one? It beggars belief.
Yeah, they're just about to call upon the Lord's judgment now.
Really? Blimey. Better get down to the square quick then, eh?
First dragons, now fairies. I take back what I said about this place being normal.
But didn't the fairies all disappear many years ago?
Yeah. I mean, at least I heard they did.
They mentioned the Lord's judgment. Does that mean they're going to ask some kind of god to help them?
That would be my guess, yeah. But this being Rheimdall, they'd be asking a dragon.
Rheimdall. Okay.
They have those instead of gods here. I've never heard of anything like this happening here before, though.
Guess we better go take a look at this judgment for ourselves.
Yep. Got put in a bag. Let's explore this town, shall we? Well, it's a nice little meeting hall. It's weird that it's right in front. I feel like this should be an inn, but it's not. It never is, in fact. You're not gonna let me up there, are you? Negative. Can you believe they found another fairy? I wonder who's in for it this time. I'm trying to think of what they would sound like. I have no idea. Maybe they'd sound like Gwilth, but I don't know. Let's rest. Get our MP back. The judgments are a sacred ritual here in Rheimdall. You're welcome to watch, but don't make a nuisance of yourself, all right? Hey, tell me what these guys sound like. Okay.
You stand accused of the most heinous of crimes, that of being a nefarious fairy in disguise.
A nefarious fairy, in fact, in disguise.
But Bishop Helio, I never...
Hush, child. I pray as fervently as you do that these abominable accusations are proved false.
Now all we have to do is push you over this cliff, and if you're a fairy, you're going to turn into a fairy and fly away, and we're going to spear you. But if you're not a fairy, you're going to fall and die, and then all will be forgiven. So, sound good? All right.
Though a single drop of wine tainteth the pail of clearest water, still doth the blemish remain. Such is the nature of suspicion. And so, we turn to the purifying judgment of the holy, that your innocence might be demonstrated beyond all doubt. Call upon the Lord of Dragons, who watcheth o'er us all. Ask of him that your guiltlessness be confirmed.
Oh, okay. It's if you're innocent, a dragon's gonna come down and save you, and if you're guilty, you fall and die. That makes a little less messed up, but there's entirely possible there's just no dragons nearby.
All right. I hereby call upon your judgment. Lord of Dragons, watch over me!
Oh, and she jumps herself. Wow.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
What's going on here? This doesn't feel right.
You're no kidding.
She jumped!
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
Why are you all just standing there? She jumped, damn it!
This is your place, man.
Straight into the arms of the Lord!
That she might be judged and found free of sin.
But she'll...
If her faith is strong, she will be returned to us soon enough.
Oh, it's Thornton.
Bishop Dominic!
I mean, Dominic.
But how can you be sure?
How dare you ask such a thing? And of the Archbishop, too!
Come, children. We cannot expect these wanderers to know of our ways.
Let me give you a hint. This is a JRPG, therefore, the holy man is the bad guy.
Reimdall welcomes you with open arms, friends. Join me at the Hall of High Holies. There I will teach you a little of his draconic majesty.
My sister was no fairy? How could they?
If this is what they're up to, it's no wonder the priests stink so bad.
This wasn't the first time, was it?
This probably happens every day.
Not even close, I'm afraid.
Sounds like we need to go and ask a certain someone a few questions. To the Hall of High Holies.
You sure we want to just go barging in there?
Yeah, we got bosses to fight.
It's not barging in if he invited us, is it?
Technically, he did invite us, and
Guess it's
since we
as
are
good a place as any to
vampires,
ask
now
about
we
the
can
fire
just
crystal.
go on in.
Yes. Come on.
Alright. Their voices are kind of all over the place. Reimdall protected by the Lord of Dragons. That's why no one's ever been able to conquer us. As long as we worship him faithfully and do everything he says, he'll carry on protecting us. This can't go on. What the heck is going on here? That woman jumped and nobody did anything to stop her. No. If anything, people seem to think that what those priests were doing was praiseworthy. Reimdall's always been a super religious place, but this is different. Something's changed here since the last time I visited. Yeah, none of this part of the teachings. None of this is what Dad wants. And did you see it in those people's eyes? The fear? Yeah, but who wouldn't be scared? If I thought I might be next in line, I'd be frightened too. And I certainly wouldn't be taking the risk of complaining about what was going on. They don't have any choice but to go along with all this fairy hunting craziness. And the more they go along with it, the worse it will get. This can't continue. This cannot continue. That's another game we might play one day. It'll probably be a while though. The stink of death will only get worse if this is what they're up to. They're doing it to themselves. Sometimes I really don't understand humans. This place used to be so peaceful. The fairies are the sworn enemies of the Lord of Dragons. They disguise themselves as humans so they can live among us in secret. It's our sacred duty to unmask and eliminate them all. Oh, lady. The girl who jumped was my daughter. She was no fairy. She was nothing of the sort. It's all just lies. Who would do something like this to us? Poor man. Fairies are terrible. They trick humans into doing bad things. That's why we have to catch them and get rid of them all. That's what all the grown-ups say anyway. The Archbishop, and the Lord Inquisitor, and my dad, too. Ma'am says when I was a baby, the snow sometimes piled up so high we couldn't leave the house. She's from the South. It's not like that anymore, though. Now I can go out and play whenever I want, even after a proper blizzard. Ma'am says it's the Lord of Dragons I have to thank for that. Thank you, Lord of Dragons. Okay, that's the same stairwell. Sorry, have I ever seen the Lord of Dragons? Of course not. No one has. Even the Archbishop only hears him. I thought everyone knew that. No one's ever returned after jumping into the jaws of judgment. You know, I mean, of course they haven't. That's the whole point. Crikey, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean... I didn't say anything. Nothing. And definitely not about judgments. Glory to Arstotska. That so-called judgment was an execution all but name. What could have convinced these people of its merit? Could the fire crystal be involved somehow? We must do what we can to find out. We got new weapons. And new tents. Here we go. Same damage. But it's weaker. Huh. Oh, it's going the other way. Okay, I got it. The lower ones are the better ones, not the higher ones. Okay, I got it. Mountains north of town are sacred. The Lord of Dragons lives there, in a place called the Serpent's Grotto. That's what they say, anyway. No one ever goes up there, see? There's nothing but snow and ice and horrible monsters. Living in a climate like this is hard, harder than you can imagine. But no matter how cold it gets, there's always a fire in my heart. As long as my darling little doggy's here with me, that fire will never go out. Or wood. Game. Good soil. Rheimdall's got a lot going for it, resources-wise. Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd have no reason at all to live out here in this freezing cold. Well, no reason apart from my dear old Bam, of course. And the dog. Can't forget the dog. I've always been a fan of Adele's no-nonsense attitude. But we do need to be a wee bit sensitive about these people's religion. I mean, we don't want to turn the whole town against us. So let's just be careful and take things slow, eh? Achoo! But, not too slow, we might freeze to death. There it is. We have very much... We were not exploring. That is terrible. We had like 3 sessions where like we couldn't check in. And we weren't even exploring. That is awful. That's terrible. Alright. We've missed out on a lot of nice stuff as a result, so it's unfortunate. I worship the Lord of Dragons, of course I do, but I don't ask him to help me with my work like some people. A blacksmith's got to take responsibility for his own products. That's what I believe. If they're not up to scratch, then it's up to me to get better at my job. If you feel the need to start praying every time you mess up, then blacksmithing is probably not the game for you. I gotta say, this kind of refreshing that this town is relatively straightforward, like no weird vines jetting up everywhere, or like the town being half flooded. This isn't the Lord of Dragon's will. He wouldn't want anything to do with what's been happening. We have to put a stop to it. So there's some in the town that are not all about this inquisitors and throwing people over the cliffs and what have you. He's got nothing to say. Oh, he found something. The snug scarf. And another one. The light talisman. And down we go. If you're worried, just wait here. I'll be happy to go and give that so-called priest a piece of my mind alone. She is out for vengeance. I just don't know what her plan is. The judgments may be something of a blunt instrument, but how else are we supposed to rid ourselves of the fairy menace, eh? The judgments are a matter for believers alone. I advise you to keep your opinions to yourself. Bishop Helio was one who proposed the judgments. Archbishop Dominic then gave them his official seal of approval. The first one took place over a decade ago. The suspect was a young man by the name of Will. He was accused of consorting with fairies in the wayward woods at night. And in light of the fact that he did not return from his leap into the jaws of judgment, it would seem that the accusations were well founded. Same concept. Lord of Dragons, watch over us. We are but wretched sinners. Nonetheless, we pray for your protection. Please rid us of the fairy menace. So my first question is, are fairies even real? And if they aren't, then this is just the church being very bad for no reason, or just creating an enemy so they can take out their enemies within the town. My second question, if they are real, is there any real opposition? I don't know, it's something that may come up, but we'll see. We're still getting things ready for the next judgment. No one's allowed through for the moment. Sorry. Wow, this is like regular, ritualistic, like... They're on a schedule and they just do this every hour? I don't know. It seems like they're just they just did one and they're getting ready for another one. There's a beautiful frozen lake up this way. The local cemetery is right by the shore. It's where the Lord of Dragons' true believers are laid to rest. What happens to the people we subject to the Lord's judgment, on the other hand, is anyone's guess. Just piles of people on the ground. Presumably. Oh, this is outside. Okay. Well, we'll come back here later. Probably. Alright, let's go meet the Archbishop, who is almost certainly the bad guy. Feeling a bit chilly there, boy? Well, count yourself lucky. It used to be a whole lot colder around by here, and there a lot more snow to boot. But with the guidance of the Archbishop, we prayed to the Lord of Dragons, and sure enough, things started to warm up. Or they used the fire crystal, and if he was right about that, I'd say there's nothing he can be wrong about. It's like, yeah. Alright. Ooh, cutscene. Oh,
Welcome,
look at this.
Friends, to this, the house of our Lord.
Yeah, thanks. Now, do you want to tell us about that execution back there?
Ooh, Seth's being militant. Look at that.
This is how it appeared to you, who come to us from afar? No, friend. What you witnessed was the purest expression of belief.
Belief? You guys worship the Lord of Dragons, right?
So you know a little of our customs? That we are able to dwell here, in the heart of the snows, amid the endless winter. All is thanks to his draconic majesty.
Oh, and that woman jumping? That was thanks to him too?
No, that was an act of our sister's choosing. She wished to prove herself innocent of being that which offends our lord more than all else. A member of the accursed race of fairies.
But how would throwing oneself to one's doom prove anything?
As those who know of fairy kind will tell you, these devious creatures are wont to hide their wings. A fairy falling from a great height would have no choice but to utilize them in order to save itself.
Oh, wow. So my first theory was correct then. Prove you're innocent by not turning into a fairy, huh?
And in
Except
so
they don't get...
doing, reveal its true
They don't get the
nature.
benefit of being considered innocent after they're dead.
And if the one jumping turns out not to be a fairy, no one could survive a fall like that.
Those whose faith is pure need not fear. Our Lord and Master shall see to it that they are saved.
But that's insane.
Hey, that's what you said.
I warn you, young man. I will suffer you to speak ill of the Great One but once.
Look, maybe we should all calm down a little.
Maybe we should all calm down a little
You really think that's what your
before
lord
we
wants?
put the bit in.
Don't you start.
You think rooting out supposed fairies is what he wants you wasting your time on?
You doubt the truth of his word, child. For that is what it is. The word of the Master. I, and I alone, hear him. It is to his most trusted servant that he deigns to speak. And true faith is rewarded with miracles. Have my long years of prayer not seen the bitter cold of this land lifted at long last?
Come now. I think we all know that it was another power that thawed the frosts.
Oh, now you're playing your card a little too soon. I think we're going to end up accused of being fairies.
And what do you mean by that?
Precisely what I say.
That will be enough for today, I think.
Go to your rooms and prepare to be accused of fairydom.
You are encouraged to visit me here again whenever you so choose, of course. All are welcome in the house of the Lord.
What was all that about, Adele? Talk about out of character.
Sorry.
She wasn't the only one.
But it helped us to learn something useful at least.
What would that
It
be?
did?
He said that Rheimdall's warming was the result of his prayers. But
Well,
he didn't say
people
it was
outside
the
say
Lord
that.
of Dragons who actually made it happen. Doesn't that seem a little strange?
I guess, but we all know what the reason is.
Given that, and the fact that he refused to give a straight answer to my other question, I'd say we may have found the fire crystal.
Yup.
Are you the travellers who dare call the Archbishop's word into question?
Who is this? Another job. Another pair of jobs.
But Gladys of the Dragon Guard certainly isn't about to.
She has gotten scarred on the face. She has been in some fights. Gladys of the Dragon Guard. I think we might have found Adele's new job, but let's see.
You're fairies, aren't you?
Oh man, they got accused of being fairies right away.
Huh?
Of course they did.
Why would you think that?
Because you're doubting his words.
Well, the fact that you doubt the value of the Lord's judgment, for starters. I've got a good mind to make you take a little leap of faith yourselves.
Enough, Gladys.
We're obviously not believers, so why would he rescue us?
Allow me to introduce myself. Helio, Chief Inquisitor to the Archbishop at your service.
Helio there.
Please, you must
I'm
forgive
sorry.
dear Gladys. She can be a little overzealous in the execution of our duties.
There is nothing to apologize
She's
for.
got she's got
But
abs.
If you don't mind me asking, what
Not
are
like
these
me.
duties?
I have not got abs.
We
Someday.
are
Maybe they're
charged with
underneath.
seeking out the
Under
detestable
my
agents
pudge.
of fairy kind wheresoever they might lurk, and submitting them to holy judgment. In pursuit of which purpose, we make it our business to establish dialogue with the people of the town and with visitors
Did he
such
open
as
them?
yourselves.
I don't think he did.
We shall pray for your safety on your onward journey. Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Oof.
I've got my eye on you lot. Put one foot out of line, and I'll come down on you like a ton of
I
bricks.
feel like he's the scarier one because he kind of kept his composure. But he had his own threats, to be sure.
Crikey. Between those two and the Archbishop, this place has got its fair share of unsavoury characters, eh?
Right, that's it. You're listening to me this time.
Oh, here we go.
Huh? What is it?
Now see here!
Dad asked me to come and find you. That's the reason I left home in the first place. Before I smelt the smell.
Find her?
Gwydion sent you? How come?
Who's Gwydion?
He's Gwilym's father. You know the Lord of Dragons everyone keeps talking about? That's him.
So we could just go talk to him at any point? Crazy. Madness.
What? He's real? And you're pals with him?
I wouldn't say pals exactly, but I know him, yeah.
We're besties.
So, what else did he say?
He wants you to come to the Serpent's Grotto.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Because you were too busy shoving me in your bag.
I like Gwillem.
Oh.
And it's quite comfy in there, so I might have been resting a bit in between trying to tell you.
Well, I guess I'd better go pay him a visit. You guys are coming too, right?
Yes, we're gonna go see the big dragon. Thank you. Let's
It's north
go.
of town. Can't miss it. Come on.
Come on then. Come on then. North of town. See the dragon. This is part of this session. We still got an hour left. Oh, this is south. I didn't go the right way. Gotta go north. Alright, north of town. Right, it's even telling me which way I should go. This is bad when I'm like ignoring the in-game prompts. Where are you going, sir? I don't know. I'm hopelessly lost. Oop. Alright. Now the party's down here now. First week Gwilym and now Gwydion, Lord of Dragons, eh? Adele certainly has some interesting friends. We must hurry to the Serpent's Grotto and speak with Master Gwydion. Well, what are you waiting for? Sorry. You must forgive me. It's just I'm a little excited at the prospect of meeting a real dragon. You and me both. I met Gwendolyn a while back. Don't ask me how. I have to maintain a little mystery. It's no use looking at me like that. My lips are sealed.
Your Grace, I would speak with you of the travelers.
Uh-oh, now he's gonna tell.
I have divined already that which you wish to tell me, Harry.
Man, he's selling his big slop to even his own followers.
They mean to steal the crystal, correct?
Incredible. The depth of your insight knows no bounds, Archbishop.
Well, I do have eye motifs all over my body.
Mighty Gwydion shall soon lose even the power to move.
Wow, so they're not kidding around.
This being so, he sends word instead through the ether that I might serve as his chosen
Okay, so
oracle.
he's not exactly implying that he's doing it to his buddy.
And as if that were not gift enough, he blesses us with such inestimable treasures as the Crystal of Fire. Yea, this great work in particular is undoubtedly his doing, and none can be suffered to take from us that which he has granted.
Does he buy his own hype, do you think?
Very good, Your Grace. I shall begin gathering evidence at once. We shall soon prove that the interlopers are agents of fairy kind.
There we go.
Gladys.
Yes, Lord Inquisitor.
The travelers are suspected of the most heinous of wickedness. Look into the matter.
Of course. Such foul creatures must be rooted out, that Rheindal might be made pure, and my parents might rest in peace.
I would continue my investigations into
She's
Rydia's
got a
daughter,
rhino
Your Grace.
motif going on. Interesting.
Do I have your blessing?
Unless that's supposed to be a dragon. It does look like a rhino horn, though. Maybe Triceratops horns, too, and not, like, necessarily ears. I guess it could be a dragon.
Do as you see fit. Lord of Dragons, watch over you.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
See, now I'm
I
curious.
shall not relinquish the crystal. Not again.
Who's really in charge here? Now I'm doubting that it's even the Archbishop. It might be the Inquisitor. He does seem to be the one calling, like, all the shots, possibly. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's go find our dragon friend. Oh wait, we got our... Oh, is it the one... There's nothing better than a chilly day than a nice warming stew. I'm right, aren't I? Aren't I? The ultimate stew. Collect a snow cabbage. Alright. Let's go find that snow cabbage real quick. I think it's like right over there. Yeah, okay. Bad luck for you. Yeah, see, I thought it was a rhino. Let's put the bit in! I love that. The Aka Oni, as in the red Oni, I guess would still be Oni. Red demon and blue demon. Alright, so we got the Dagon Shaman and then the Dizzy Wizzy.
Alakazam! Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
You're so weak. Why are you so weak?
You're not gonna like this. Ha! Hit him where it hurts.
A little magical assistance.
Let's go! Full speed ahead!
Bring your heart! Ha! Hey!
I have to look at my save, but probably quite a bit. Like 20, maybe? A little over 20?
Alright then.
Yeah, I can't look right now, but... Both of those guys are defaulting. I'm gonna straight just regular attack with her, because her magic is just not doing much damage for some reason.
Wind's gonna cut right through you. Dig deep, guys.
The tide of battle is with us.
Oh.
Ha! Another foe vanquished.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
Also,
Here I go. Okay. Yeah.
this might take him out. Probably not.
again.
Oh, jeez.
Does that feel better?
Cure 1 might have been fine in that case.
Let's keep it up!
Let's put the bit in! But keep it up instead.
That'll do nicely. Almighty Earth! Right on the money.
It's really good damage. 2 billion hours.
We must press our advantage.
I've been playing this game longer than I've been alive.
How very satisfying.
That's such a good bow.
Here I go.
I'll get down soon.
You're not gonna like this.
Critical magic is great. I gotta figure out why her attack magic is so low. Alright, so I'm at almost 40 hours, okay, from when I last saved. Snow cabbage. Now, I also spent a lot of time doing a side quest and getting lost and grinding. Not intentionally, but... Oh, I need more! Need the moon onion. Okay, so there's more to go collect. Okay, let's see what's going on with Adele. This is about as good as I can get for magic attack, I feel like. Why is it so low? Okay, she can have this. Let's put it on her. Okay. That's gonna help. We don't need power braces, we need magic damage. Where's our magic damage? Magic defense. Defense. That's the only magic attack I have. Surely there's another one. Chance, speed, defense. Restorative power. Defense, restorative power. Defense. Magic defense. It's the only piece of magical attack in the game I have, and no other. There's just anything else. But here's something. The ice talisman. Never mind. I don't have anything else. I can't put 2 copies of the ice talisman on. Across the river again for this. Right away. Yeah, that side quest I think has made me significantly stronger than this game is assuming I would be at this point. Which, you know, is what it is. Look, let me cut this tree. There we go. Can I cut these rocks now? Oh no, maybe not. I think there are certain rocks I might be able to break, but I don't know for sure. Alright, here's the other thing. Oh, we got a zone. Okay. We're leaving the winter world. Oops. Wait. Okay. So we were in a dungeon. I don't really remember this dungeon. This is the kind where, like, if you get lost, you get sent back to the start. Whoa. Okay, is it in the dungeon? Oh, I ran into something.
You're in for a treat.
I kind of remember this. Okay.
Spirits, aid me! You saved my bacon
You are
there.
about to witness my true power. It is time to unleash my full potential. Let the light ease your pain. Ah, much better. Well, what did you think? What's the plan? You asked for it! Found your Achilles heel!
Why is she doing so little damage? Doesn't make sense. Can I turn the battle theme off? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Well, I don't know. I'll take a look.
That was a good one.
There's more where that came from.
Actually, way more physical damage.
Let me see.
Okay then. Right on the money.
Found your Achilles heel. To arms. Be healed.
Let's keep it up.
I'm gonna go right to the next one.
It's time to go all out. Boom! Perfection.
Okay, what's the plan? That was a good one.
Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? Let me help you.
Here I go. Hit it where it hurts.
Let's see. Ooh, right in the soft
Here I
bits.
go. Found your Achilles heel.
It's nothing.
Allow me. Be healed.
Sorry to be a pain.
Right on the money.
You didn't like that,
All right
did
then.
you?
Ha, yeah. There's more where that came from. Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve? Found your Achilles heel. I must endure.
He's like able to get overhealed like crazy. But I don't know where that's coming from unless that's just something Gloria does. Or that's one of his abilities maybe from mastering White Mage.
I felt that.
Do no damage.
Ooh, right in the soft
Allow
bits.
me. Does that feel better?
Ah, much better. There's more where that came from.
Here I go. That was a good one.
You've done for, pal.
Let me help you.
Feeling good.
Be healed.
I'm up, huh? I enjoyed that.
Okay, what's the plan? Right on the money.
He's not doing very much damage.
That was nothing. To arms.
Brace yourselves.
What's the plan? That was a good one.
Okay then. Here goes.
like it when that happens.
I saw you coming a mile off.
I cannot.
Cool.
We
Believe
got this, right? Let's see now.
my time has not yet come.
Take away pains.
You're done for, pal.
Patch up time.
I shall endeavor to return the favor.
Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
Oh, what's next, I wonder? That had to hurt.
Nice. That was a
Very
good
well.
one.
Easy does it.
Nonsense water.
No big deal. Okay then. Spirits, aid me.
To arms! Does that feel better?
Sorry
Yeah,
to
when
be
they're
a pain.
defaulting, they take almost no damage.
Found your Achilles heel. I got another one. All right.
This way. Now, when they get when they get like their proper jobs back, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Oh yeah, let's see if we have an option for that. Objective markers. Let's text display. During events screen. Default. Yeah. There don't seem to be any way to change the battle music settings. Although I'm going to try not to get into fights here. I think there's just things in the ground.
This should be fun.
Here I go.
Lightning, water.
Right on the money.
All right then. Primordial forces consume you. There's more where that came from.
Why are you so weak? It doesn't make sense.
Brutally effective.
You rang? That had to hurt.
Nothing to worry about.
Oopsie-daisy.
It's nothing.
Nope. Still standing.
Don't understand why she's doing so little damage.
I call upon the power.
Yeah, like his tier 1 is doing 300 damage, her tier 3 is doing 75 damage. Granted it was all, but still. Doesn't make
Let me
sense.
help you.
They're the
Sorry
same
to be a
job,
pain.
they've got comparable enough equipment. The only thing that really is different between the two of them is Seth has more like a stronger knife, and Adele has a stronger sword, but I don't know that either of those things are really hurting her magic damage, but I'll just look. I'll look into it more. 'Cause yeah, even single target Thundaga, it's his weakness. It's not out damaging his tier 1 element that's not a weakness element. So it's like, what the hell? It makes no sense.
Be healed. That was nothing.
You rang? You didn't like that, did you?
Found your Achilles heel.
Okay then. I call upon the power. Ooh, I felt that.
It's nothing.
Let me see. Let me help you.
Ah, much better.
No big deal. Right, let's see. Ooh, right in the soft bits.
See, earlier he was doing 700 damage on his Vanguard.
Guess nothing. Hey, you okay? How do you like this?
Please, you must get up. Does that feel better?
Thanks. All right then. Yes, I got another one.
You didn't like that, did you? This should help. That's nothing.
Very well. Let me help you.
Thank you. Here I go.
He's gonna switch her to something more physically inclined,
Does that
probably.
feel better?
I owe you one.
But I still can't figure out, like, why. That part just seems really strange to me.
Guess it's my turn. Patch up time.
You have my thanks.
Yes, nothing.
Is cure status? Yes. Okay, perfect.
Are you watching carefully? Let the light ease your pain.
How thoughtful of you.
That ought to make a difference.
It's so funny, this is an old dungeon, these guys are still kind of a threat.
Let's see.
But I think it's because my jobs are all out of whack.
This should help.
I live to fight another day.
What's the plan? That was mean.
Brace yourselves.
To arms. Be healed. Nothing to worry about.
Thought Seth was gonna turn first.
Spirits, aid me.
Thanks for your help. Here I go.
Allow me. Does that feel better?
Phew.
Wish White Mage had a
what's
little
next?
bit
I
of
wonder.
offense, something. You know?
Right. Let's do this.
Come on, something missing.
go!
This wind's gonna cut right through you!
Sorry, pal. Let's keep it up.
I just wanted to see the dragon.
Easy does it. I must endure.
Look how she's trying to block with an arrow, like it's gonna do something.
No big deal.
Plenty more where that came from.
A counter. Cool.
Looks like we did it.
Oh no, antidote. The ethers for no reason. Okay. Alright, what's wrong with your weapons? Why aren't you dealing any magic damage? Well, this is gonna help. Alright, there you go. Do we have a better magic damage knife that we can equip? Yeah, like any of them, but we can't equip any of them. Okay. It's the best hat we can have. That's the best body we can have. Okay. Well, that's gonna help. I would think. What's his stat at? Why is he doing damage and she's not? That's what I want to know. Is it 140? And she's at 129, so it'll be closer, but his is still higher. For whatever reason. Did we just have to leave? If that's all it was. Had me thinking it was in that dungeon. Perhaps I was foolish to believe that. Across this water. Man, if we get an ability to cross rivers, cock the wagon and float across, that will be a big improvement. So find the bridge to cross the river. How far is it? The good thing is, if I am going back to a town... Okay. Then it's a relatively simple thing to get back. Yeah, this was a long time ago. This was 2 chapters ago. Wait, am I going further? Yeah, I'm going back to the first area. Okay. I'm gonna do this action. Exactly. That's how we put the boot in, lads. I do like how the world map music kind of changes a little bit.
Not the best start.
Oh no, they snuck up on us.
All right then.
How will we ever defeat them? Oh no. Fire.
Burn! Smolder! All right.
10 damage. Oh no.
Want to see what I can really do? Plenty more where that came from.
Here I go. Sorry, pal.
I did not mean to bully you. I didn't
That
even
was
want
a
to fight.
piece of cake.
So,
Woo! I like what I'm seeing here.
there you go. Okay. Is that a dungeon or a town? Wait. I know it's a dungeon. So we're going to an old dungeon. Right? No, it's this way. Ah. Wow, that's a lot of treasures here. Did I not come here? Like at all? The wizard's rod. Just like, don't go there, the monsters are too scary and I believe them, or something? I just didn't get anything here.
Easy peasy.
Time to play my trump cards. Plenty more where that came from.
All right then. Spirits aid me.
I needed that.
Allow me. Does that feel better?
Thank you.
Spirits, aid me.
Thank you.
Here I go. Ah! Yes, I got another one.
Want to see what I can really do? Now, pay close attention. It's time to go all out.
This is what happens when you try to get bullied and you block.
Another one bites the dust. That's the way to do it.
You put the bit in.
Oh, did you underestimate us?
That was mean. It's one of those like, take your very powerful friend who was the old wind crystal user and beat up a bunch of monsters. And then that's it. Alright. Let's go try to find. There it is. This thing. The moon onion. Yay. Oh, now we gotta find the flowery fungus. Where is that? Hi, Skitters. This is one of those, like, go get a bunch of stuff, like, kind of fetch quest that will literally take the rest of the session. I will be unhappy. It looks like we're going back through the mountains pass. Where's the indicator? Oh, is it telling us to go back? No, it's just telling us to go way up there. Okay, I know. I think it's just across the area, basically. will say I'm kind of glad that it doesn't appear that they're necessarily both going to the same place. If they were, then I'd assume that they're wanting us to zone again, but I don't think so. I think we're actually... Yeah, we're going to a different dungeon. Okay. Another dungeon that I did but don't quite remember. There are no mobs here? Oh, there's one. Sorry, fungus. Okay, so we're done. We're going back now. Okay. Gonna take a shortcut. Take us back to Rheindal. Alright. You brought all the bits? There's lovely! Right, let's get to work on the greatest stew the world's ever seen, shall we? That's it! Bubble and boil, little stew. Simmer and sweeten. And it's done. Now to have a little taste. It's terrible. Sorry, I knew I said you could have a bowl full, but there's no way anyone except me is getting near this stuff. I'm a flippin' genius! You get nothing. Good day, sir. Quest complete. It's the carving knife. Is that good? It is, but it lowers magic, so that's bad. It's a bad. It's no good. It's no bueno. Alright, well that was an adventure. Let's go see the dragon! Everyone's afeard of us. I think a lot of these dungeons have the same music. Oh man, this is taking me back. Have these little like bits of cavern that drip. Oh, I do not like it being out of focus though. That hurts my eyes. I wish everything was in deep focus. I don't like this. That's like the ambient occlusion. I don't care for it. No, I do not. I do not care for it one bit. Oh, that's a monster. I thought that was a shiny item of some sort. These guys don't want to step. Those are some shiny items. More attack items. I guess the focus helps you figure out which layer you're on, but I don't think it's that hard to tell. Personally. Tent? monsters.
Come, do your worst. Here I go.
Don't know anything about these jokers. Lux Element.
Guess it's my turn.
The old light elemental.
I call upon the power.
To arms.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
That shouldn't be surprised. Yep, there's those self-looking enemies. Or these literal selves, I didn't even look.
What's the plan?
Oh, Turans. Okay. What is it? Staff. I don't know if you use the staff.
Okay then.
Was it Dark Element? I don't have any of that either, I'm pretty sure.
Let me see.
Turnips!
Be healed.
You rang?
Fire and darkness. Seems like Dark Element's pretty good in here. But we can do some firework.
Burn! Smolder! There's more where that came from.
Why, you crafty wee devil!
Love that.
Almighty wind.
Allow me. Let me help you.
Right, let's see.
Oh, they can white wind.
Alakazam! Ha! Found your Achilles
Guess it's
heel.
my turn.
We gotta deal with them pronto.
You're not gonna like this.
Let me see. Does that feel better?
Yeah. White wind is good. And it's bad when they have it.
Let's give this one a whirl.
That second attack missing really sucks. And he wasn't even blinded.
Here I go. Almighty wind.
What's the plan? Yeah!
Probably more than she
You
needs.
asked for it! There's more where that came
Oh, yeah,
from.
okay.
Alakazam! Sorry, don't take it personally. Very well. Be healed.
Should be basuning on them.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Best buckle down.
Okay then. Better cover up.
Let me help you. Almighty flame!
Right, let's see.
Ooh, that did a
Guess
lot
it's
of
my
damage.
turn. Buff it! Blow!
I must not abandon the fight.
Does that feel better? What's the plan? Get out of our way!
Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. So this way at least White Wind won't field her to full if she fires
Very
it. She
well.
didn't fire it. Interesting.
Be healed. Sorry to be a pain.
A mere scratch.
You rang?
I'm up, huh? Easy does it.
To arms. I have to protect myself.
Okay, what's the plan? I call upon the power!
Here I go.
This should do it.
Burn! Smolder! All right, who's next?
Alright, now the heals are gone.
Very well.
Wait for it!
Still hits really hard.
I'm up, huh?
I don't have any like black elemental business.
This'll serve you right.
Who's immune?
Let
Of
me
course
see.
he
Does
is.
that feel better?
Okay then. Quick! Shudder!
Here I go. You asked for it.
We stand firm for now.
Here goes!
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Best buckle down!
Very well.
Think she's still gonna get barrage bonus, or did I turn that off? I may have turned that off.
Okay, what's the plan? I'm going all in!
Okay, this should maybe do it.
That'll do nicely. I've taken to fighting like a duck to water.
Well, he's about to be mastered red mage. The guy Rod. Okay. But there's nothing here? Really? Huh. Weird. Well, okay then. Okay. Okay, if there does end up being a boss here, I'll probably change the jobs around to something more effective. But for now, we'll just kind of see what's up ahead. And I don't think there's going to be a boss. I think we're just going to meet the dragon, but I don't know. It's funny, I'm kind of reminded of Lunar and the Silver Star, where like they just had these dungeons where you just run through and then meet something, but then that's only one early dungeon. I think most other ones had a boss to fight before you could meet the dragon. Because meeting the dragons in that game was a big deal. That's one I would love to see another. I mean, it's funny, they remade that one so many times, but they've all been, like, I would consider them to be downgrades compared to the original. Like, variations, you know. But not as good. Like, I don't know if that one got like a... And I don't know that it ever will, because Game Arts is just... They did HD remasters of Grandia and Grandia 2, which I love, but since then, and it's been like a couple of years now, nothing. No new Lunar, no new Grandia. It's always been like puzzles and dragon stuff. Like, that seems to be their moneymaker. And they did Ninjago too. I shouldn't like set that aside. But wait, no, was it Ninjago? It was like a Splatoon clone, but there was a theme of ninjas. I want to say it was Ninjago, but I could be wrong. It was like a team competitive game. Monsters. I think it was called Ninjago, but I'm not 100% certain. But Gung Ho is the company.
What's the plan?
And that's like their big moneymaker is like Puzzles and Dragons. And then Ninjago was a more recent release. I think that's what it's called. If it looks kind of like Splatoon but with ninjas, that's probably it. These are like big top cats. Kitty Cat? Interesting. Alright, we got wind as a weakness. Good. With these blue mages. With these red mages, we can do some damage.
You asked for it! Oh, did I hit a wrong nerve?
Be healed.
Whew, that was a close one, eh? Perfect! Blow!
Right on the money.
You'll like this one.
Man, that misses a lot. I don't like it one bit. It's like the damage dealer. It misses a lot.
Almighty wind! There's more where that came from. Prepare to meet your maker. Are you watching carefully?
I'm kind of ready for her to be back on Hunter, but I do want to master White Mage.
Let the light ease
Because she's so close, you know?
I owe you one.
There is much work yet to be done.
Okay then.
Huh. It was a trick. You're watching a cat do magic.
I call upon the power. Ha! Hit it where it hurts.
I'm up, huh?
And that overhealing is really good.
Out of our way.
He's dead.
Sorry. Don't take it personally. To arms.
Okay, what's the plan? You're not gonna like this. Right on the money.
What's the plan?
Just gonna live in defense, huh?
Alakazam! Found your Achilles Very well. We all have our weaknesses.
How do you like this? On to the next one.
No letting up now, alright?
I'm up, huh? Yeah! That was a good one!
Allow me.
Okay, what's the plan?
Good stone for him.
How do you like this?
Oh no.
Want to see what I can really do? Nice!
So close.
That'll do
So
nicely.
far.
All right!
They're both really close to finishing. Right, Lamia's Tiara. That's a hat in Final Fantasy V that makes it more likely for you to control monsters. I wonder if it assumes it assists the Beastmaster in this game. Where is it? There it is. If a mythological creature, it's charm immune. Okay, so it's just a typical hat. Raises magic attack. Can you equip it? Yes, she can. And it raises her MP significantly also. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. I like it. The armor give and take in this game is pretty interesting, but I still can't... Oh, we are gonna have to fight a boss. Is that... No, that's someone else. Is that some kind of, like, dragon priestess? I like her outfit. Can I have that one? Alright, hang on. Let me make some proper jobs here. He's fine. I just need to change the sub-job. What do we got here? Let's see. Vanguard monk. This would be pretty good. Give him the more, like, melee-y one. Okay, you can go back to being the ranger. With your... Keep the bard as the sub-job, so we don't have two healers. We may not need it this time. Sub-job. And then... Adele can stay too. I actually like that setup on her and actually just built her pretty decently. Okay. So Gloria can have her more powerful bow. Physical attack 201, very good. And that's fine. You know, I can keep her in like roll restorative. No wait, she doesn't need that. She's benefits. She's like, let's see what if anything raises her MP or hurts her MP. Wait, what was that? Was that the Lamia? Yes, it was. That just seems amazing. MP plus 200 is really good. Okay, what have we got here? Is that Valkyrie's coat? Who's got that? Is that also on? Yes, it is. She's basically got as much magic assistance as I can give her. We can keep her with that. That's fine. What is this? Charm immunity and blindness immunity. Where's our crit rate thing? That was something that she had before that I really like her having. Wait, 2, Flame Talisman. Silver glasses, that's probably it. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, let's go with the silver glasses. Okay, and then you had a better shield, I want to say. No, that's the best I've got. Okay, so I didn't cut corners on that stuff. It must have been here. They all kind of cut restorative power. Alright, that's just how it's going to be. Okay. Well, let's go here first. These don't cut restorative power. And the timer, and then can we also have the hat? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, and then Feather Mantle is for evasion and defense. This is physical defense, that's fine. Still don't have anything better than the Power Braces, I don't think. That was just the ice talisman again. Okay, I think she's basically as loaded out as she can be. Alright, now we'll... Did I already use a tent? No, I didn't. Good. Now we'll use a tent, and we'll save. And we only have 10 minutes, but I'm going to just try it once and see how it goes. And then we'll, like, strategize for next time. And then call it. Sound good? Sounds good. I was hoping we'd see our dragon, but doesn't look like it's in the cards.
Oh, well done, Gwillym. You found her.
Oh, it's not a boss fight.
Thank you so much for coming, Adele.
Oh, this is Adele's friend.
It's been a while, huh, Martha?
Martha.
Glad to see you looking well.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself.
My name is Martha.
I am Martha.
Martha?
Guardian of the Serpent's Grotto. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
How
keep these monsters in line?
Oh, Master Gwydion told me all about you and about your quest for the crystals.
Would it be possible to speak with him myself?
Of course. I'll show you in.
No, I'm just
if
kidding.
You'll follow me.
We're going in. Let's go meet the dragon. Oh, look how cool he looks. This would be like grown-up Ice Oosh or Ice Sai if given enough time.
Adele's here to see you. And Princess Gloria is with her.
Gloria.
Thank you, child.
Oh, he is ancient.
Long time no see, Gwydion.
Not so long that my debt to you has been forgotten. Thanks once again for your aid.
What did you do?
I bid you welcome, children of men.
We did a prequel game starring Adele in her adventures with dragons.
We are humbled, Master Gwydion. You do us a great honor in granting us an audience.
Very formal.
So, I hear you were asking for me. Is this about what I think it is?
If you speak of the so-called judgments being passed upon the people of Rheimdall in my name, then it is indeed.
Blasphemers.
My words no longer reach the Archbishop. What drives him to such acts of folly, I know not.
So he really did commune with the Archbishop at one time.
I swore, when first Rheimdall was founded, never to interfere directly in affairs of state.
Okay, so he's doing something kind of like an indirect leadership arrangement. Or maybe not even that. Maybe even like, I'm just here, and you guys do your thing, and I'll just be here. But if you guys want to talk, then I can only be indirect. I don't know, it's interesting. Although, this also leads credence to my thought that the Inquisitor might be the real bad guy, and that the Archbishop would have just been like manipulated somehow, possibly by an asterisk, to be a bad guy. This is just my personal thoughts. I'm not like saying that's what's happening. This is a guess, speculation.
Yet I cannot stand idly by, while those who honor me with their worship suffer. I would ask, therefore, that you act in my place. Please, Adele, put a stop to this ere the madness deepens.
Well, I don't mind offering a helping hand. What do you guys think?
Make me Dragoner.
I can hardly say no after you dropped everything to help me and mine out back in Wiswall, can I?
No, he doesn't have he didn't have an evil mustache. He did have a pointy chin, and his eyes were always closed. So that's but I can't say based on his design alone that he's the bad guy.
I'm in.
But that's what I think is happening here.
The fire crystal is involved. I have an obligation to act.
Especially given that they did commune at one time.
You can count on me too.
We are in your debt, children of men.
Oh, he's so nice. What a kindly old dragon.
In return, I will do all that I can to aid in the recovery of the crystal. Gwillem will go with you. I pray that he might be of use.
Yep, come live in the bag.
What? What are you making that face for?
No offense, but you can't even fly yet.
I may be small, but I'm a dragon. A dragon! I'll make myself useful, you'll see.
You haven't done anything yet, though. You've been in our party for a while. You didn't, like, nothing. No healing, no support,
The more the merrier,
no flavor text, nothing.
Would that I might offer more direct aid, but alas, my life nears its end. The next time I venture forth might be my last.
Yeah, he's old. He's an old
My
fella.
body grows weak with age. Even leaving this cave wherein I dwell might prove too much.
So he wasn't joking when he said the dragon can no longer move.
And though the healing herbs Adele did so kindly offer unto me when last she was here have helped delay the inevitable, I fear it can be held at bay only a little longer.
Well, that question's answered.
Please, Master Gwydion, you mustn't.
Grieve not, child. None may escape the hand of fate. Not even I.
Yes, Master Gwydion.
But what's Martha gonna do?
Why don't you all stay the night?
Oh, let's live here. Sounds good.
As you can see, the place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, like flowers to sleep on and cave spring water to drink.
Oh, come on, you have to stay. A sleepover, it'll be fun.
She hasn't seen another human being in decades.
Something tells me no might not be the right answer.
You don't want to hang out?
Why would
Look
we
at all those
refuse anyway?
flowers.
The place looks alright, and besides, we're all shattered.
We're all shattered indeed. How are we supposed to put the boot in if we don't get unshattered?
Please, there's no need to be polite. It's just, well, I could do with the company, to be honest. barely ever get any visitors, especially not big, strong boys like you.
Uh-oh.
Come on, stay and play.
She wants to have sparring matches.
Come again?
You just can't help yourself, can you, Martha?
Martha.
What exactly is happening here?
She wants to fight you.
This is happening. Come on, fight
Oh,
me.
I was right. Let's go.
Crikey! I did not see
Crikey!
that coming.
I did.
You clearly all know one end of a weapon from the other. And I don't often get the chance to keep my hand in. Don't want to get rusty, do I?
Seriously, just go along with it. It'll be much quicker that way.
Yeah, you'll die and that'll be over.
I'll give you a minute to get ready, shall I?
Alright, let's go ahead and put the bit in and then we can do it. Oh, let's give it a shot. There was a boss fight after all. I'd be so glad if the chance to hone my skills. After all, I must become much stronger if I'm to fulfill my duties as Princess of Musa. I'm not sure about the idea of fighting for fun, but if somebody takes it too far, not if she insists, I suppose it would be rude to say no. Ah, go on then. Can't say I'm not a little curious to see what she's made of. Once Martha sets her mind to something, there's no changing it. We might as well accept that we're going to be fighting her. I talked to my little buddy? No? Alright, let's go. I was prepared for this. I'm ready for a fight.
Well, ready for a little play fight?
Let's do this.
Okay, don't hold back. I'm certainly not going to.
Versus Martha!
Come, let us fight.
Only a very small difference between that and
Let's
Mothra.
have some fun, shall we?
She's got a fork. Alright. Don't know what she's about, so we'll just defense up right now.
I hope my voice works.
All right then.
And come to think of it, with how I built these characters, we're not gonna know what she's about unless we back the fire, bows, and knives.
Time to play my trump cards. Alrighty, I've got this. This is some earth-shattering stuff right here. See, I've got my uses.
Let's keep this up.
What did I say? Fire and daggers. Probably not going to be doing much in the way of spell casting.
To arms. I have to protect myself. Here I go.
Oh, she's jumping.
I'll sit this
She's a
one out.
dragoon.
No worse than expected.
Oh wow. That's with default, it's a lot of damage.
This should help.
A welcome intervention. Allow me. Yeah. Brace yourself. Try this for size.
Ouch.
All right then. Primordial forces consume you.
She's immune to doom. Wouldn't make a whole lot of sense otherwise. It's acrobate.
I feel good. Let him have it. Patch up time.
You have my thanks. To arms. Try this for size.
Right, let's see. You like this one?
Oh my god. So much damage. Okay.
You're just as strong as I hoped you'd be. Which means I'll need to give it all I've got. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ready or not, here I come!
What's the plan?
Plan is burn!
Maelstrom of magic assail you! Primordial forces consume you!
Let me at him.
much
Our
damage
voyage
at all.
isn't over yet.
Ooh,
Let me see.
survived.
This should do it. All right then. Holy Spirit, heal you.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Butterflies. I never noticed that. I don't know who she targeted, but
Time to take a step back.
Guess it's my turn.
To arms. We stand firm for now. Not bad.
I feel like
Very
they
well.
expect you to default at that point because, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
A song? Very well.
Okay then.
Sacred power, restore you.
How thoughtful of you.
She's got a lot more HP. Wow.
That's better, eh?
Thanks for your help. What's the plan? Okay. Reduce my enemies to ashes. Primordial forces consume you.
Allow me.
It's now or never. Ah!
Here, try this.
I shall endeavor to return the favor.
Well, what's next, I wonder?
Here I go.
To arms.
She's the only one who doesn't have lunar power. Oh,
Okay then.
interesting. Okay.
This should help.
Thank you.
I'm up, huh? Yeah! Reduce my enemies to ashes! Primordial forces consume you!
Right, let's do this. Brace yourselves.
It's doing so much damage. I don't even think he was at, was she done?
I'm enjoying this, I must say. It's not often I get to really challenge myself. And now it's time for my favorite part, the big finish.
She gonna use, Dragon Fire Die.
It's now or never. Yeah!
Okay, what's the plan?
Purify Weird Soul. Her, really?
This'll do it.
You have my thanks.
I can take it.
Here I go. Sacred power, restore you.
You saved my bacon there.
To arms.
Try this for size.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Yeah, this'll help.
Ah, much better.
Okay then. Here, try this.
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
All right then. Just right.
Cool.
Something must be done. Perhaps this might help.
Right, let's sort this mess out. Sacred powers, restore you!
I owe you one.
Guess it's my turn. See how you like this.
Shit, let's put her wall back up.
Here goes.
Here I go. Okay.
It's gonna waste.
endure.
Wait for it. Safety first.
So that seems to go through defense also.
Brace yourself. I'm all set.
Reduce my
Hey,
enemies
Peppa.
to ashes!
Hello, Squeaker.
Maelstrom of magic assail you! Primordial forces consume you! Maelstrom of magic assail you!
Patch up time. This'll do it.
Sorry to be a pain.
Right, let's see. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hello, Buggy. She decided to lay down on my my wrist, so like I'm not getting up. Oh, this might finish her off. Okay.
You can rely on me.
Thank you.
You'll like this one.
Got a few misses.
Brace yourselves.
Very well.
I'll go do this twice. Yeah. Okay. This action first.
This should do it. It's now or never.
Nope, that's it.
That was so much fun. We're pretty tough, right, Martha? I just keep getting stronger.
And the Hermes sandals. I don't know if they're as good in this game. Oh man, we get that job. How awesome. I think that's going to be her new job. Dragoon. Dragoons are master spear wielders who are also able to leap in the air and come down with a resounding bang. Jump up and out of the field of battle, then come crashing down next turn, performing a powerful physical attack on a target. Spirit Surge. Perform a powerful physical attack on an enemy that will heal an amount of user's HP and MP based on the damage inflicted. Very nice. Very nice.
Phew! That was just the workout I needed. You lot are tough.
So you've the Dragoon asterisk, eh? No wonder you're such a handful.
The Archbishop gave it to me so I'd be able to guard Master Gwydion better. But it's yours now.
Oh, wait, you don't have to just hand it over, you know. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I can look after this place without it just fine. And something tells me you'll have far more use for it than I will.
Well, if you insist, I will make the most of it, don't you worry.
The
Yes,
people of
that's a good
Rheindal
wish.
think of Master Gwydion as a power beyond question. Right back to the age of our ancestors, he's been worshipped as a saviour. And the Archbishop is the Lord of Dragon's mouthpiece. To all intents and purposes, his words are Master Gwydion's.
Which means that those who go against those words can be sent to take the leap of faith and blamed for their own lack of belief if they die in the process. A very neat method of getting inconvenient people out of the way.
I'd like to do something about it, but I'm the Master's guardian. I can't be away for too long, especially with him in the state he's in.
What does your job entail exactly?
The Guardian is specially selected by the Archbishop to watch over the Serpent's Grotto. This place is sacred. The townspeople aren't allowed anywhere near it.
That explains that.
But the odd traveller or monster wanders in from time to time, and someone needs to be here to deal with them.
So you're out here all on your own?
Punchies.
Must get lonely.
It's the only way to keep prying eyes away, sadly.
You poor thing.
You poor thing.
Anyway,
You don't
since I
get
can't come
many
with you,
opportunities
can
to
you
put
promise
the
you'll
bit
help the
in.
people of Rheindal for me?
Sure. We'll do everything we can.
Thank you so much. Right, it's getting very late indeed. I think it's time we all turned in for the night, don't you?
Another cutscene.
You'll make sure everything gets sorted out in Rheindal, won't you?
You bet we will. There has to be someone in town who's as worried about what's going on as we are.
Why does everything involving humans have to be so complicated?
I know, right? So, let's not make them more complicated. This time, while we're in town, you stay in the bag.
Fine. But be gentle shoving me in there, will you?
Yeah. It'll only be for a little while.
Oh, one more thing. It's about Gladys, the girl who works for the Chief Inquisitor. Her parents were priests, but they got caught up in all the panic about the fairies a while back, and, well, they died.
Oh, man.
Oh.
She thinks it was fairies that killed them. That's why she volunteered to become the Chief Inquisitor's assistant. It's also why she's so hungry for revenge.
I had no idea.
But if she knew the truth about what's been going on, maybe she'd see sense.
I think she'd have to get put the boot in first.
So please, you have to do this for her sake too.
We can't promise anything, but we'll do what we can.
Oh, thank you, all of you. I'm sure you'll sort everything out. Let's have a drink of something nice and fiery to toast your success when we see each other next.
I like Martha.
I've got just the thing set aside.
Another fight!
Now you're talking my language. I'll hold you to that.
Hey, Squeaky. Are you happy sitting on my wrist?
I should have known better than to introduce you two.
All right, let's head back to town.
Take care out there.
Fighting and drinking, my two favorite things. Oh, Gwilym is back. We knew that. Let's check out the new job. Where is it? It's over here. There it is. Oh, very, like, Dragoon AF2, maybe? Very purple. Very purple. About what we expected. Back to Red Mage. How's Red Mage just done? What's that second ability you get now as a Red Mage? You get Chain Spell. All spells cast from twice at no extra MP cost. That's right. Double the effectiveness of everything. Isn't that wonderful? It is wonderful. Alright, what else do we get? Oh yeah, we're looking at jobs, right? Okay, and Dragoon on Gloria. Got this kind of... What color is that? Is it like a pink? No? A little purple? No? It's very aquatic looking to me. That's interesting the way the scales look. I like her tiara also. It's got this almost like android looking antenna thing going on. I love that segmented tail bit. That's really cool. Very nice. Alright. Oh, he's very purple also. Very similar looking to Seth's variant. He doesn't have the big chest piece though. His is more like along the sides and down the back. I feel like I've seen similar designs on other characters, but I don't quite recall. But like down the sides is very much like a fantasy sort of look to it. Although I do like how the spine extends all the way from the top. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay, what were you again? Vanguard, of course. There it is. I'm still looking for like a paladin. That would be ideal for him, I think. Okay, and finally... She's probably gonna look very... Oh no, she actually looks very similar to the way Gloria looked. It's even got that kind of aquatic looking... I think hers is a little more peach colored though. Maybe. I can't quite place it, but it seems more red and less like blue. than Gloria's. I think her spine extends all the way down the back as well. I don't remember if Gloria's did or not now in retrospect. But the black highlights are definitely more striking, so I guess it's more noticeable that it's like the spine coming down. I think Gloria's the only one with like the silver highlights out of all of them, come to think of it. Very cool. Right, what's she gonna sub with that? Try this. That's also spearing. Let's see what she's gonna equip. Actually, that looks cool too, but she's not keeping it. We're definitely going spear. Okay. Well, first I'll unequip. Yes, okay. How ham can we go here? All the way ham. The Chronos Glaive. Is there any detriment? I don't think so. This one's just more defensive. We don't really care about defense. Even the magic attack goes up. That's wild. That looks pretty cool. Oop. Okay. We don't need anything quite as defensive, I don't think. We can probably stick with maybe even a little tankier. I don't know. Let's see how much she can handle. No? Maybe. It's just not as good, is it? The Valkyrie's coat is just amazing. She's gonna keep that. How about this? Oh, that stuff's pretty good. Okay, we'll keep the power bracers. And what do we have as a possibility here? Aim and physical attack. That's power bracers again. Ring talisman. Yeah, we'll go with the flame talisman. Where is it? Which resists to fire, such as physical attack and aim. It drops our magic defense and restores our magic attack. Doesn't matter because we're not really attacking with magic anymore. So what have we got? Elvis is our healer, and Seth is going to be able to heal as well. Maybe I should be more dedicated healer with him. Let's see, he's still got Monk. That's really not doing much for him. Let's put that as the sub job, because at least then you can do some healing and it's more like specialized. Alright, we'll go with that. Very cool. We should head for Rheimdall without delay. Thanks again for agreeing to be my sparring partners. By the way of thank you, let me tell you something interesting about the dragons. They don't grow up like you and me, see? Instead, when the father dies, his son inherits all his wisdom in one go. Of course, it only happens once every few centuries. Now, I've never seen it myself. Wonder how Gillem's going to cope. Let's not hang around here any longer than we have to, eh? It's so nice and warm here. I'll never be able to force myself to go back outside if I get too used to this. I'd love to stay and chat with Master Gwyndion, but there's no time for that right now. Can I chat with him? Oh, I can. I am asking a great deal of you. You must forgive me. But the people of Rheimdall must be shown the error of their ways. The Snuggly Dragon. Got any snacks, Adele? I'm starving here. Sorry, why don't you hop in my bag and have another nap to pass the time instead? I can't. I'm too hungry. I think I have some dried meat here somewhere. Oh, there's considerate. You have my gratitude, child of man. Perhaps you might enjoy the honor of holding me for a while. Wait, what are you... Ah, nothing like a bit of al fresco dining, eh? I never knew dragons were so... cuddly. Is he really? Yeah, here, why don't you hold him for a little while? You're okay with that, right, Gwillem? Chomp much. Knock yourselves up. I mean, do as you please, children of men. Goodness, so this is what a baby dragon feels like. Proper soft, aren't I? Not that I'm one to boast, of course. Would you like to hold him, Elvis? Well, if we're all having a go, then... Hang on, Oof! Oh, he's like a lovely soft wee pillow, eh? Oh, getting cockney there. Just want to wrap your arms around him and have a nice long sleep. Adele, I want to go back in the back. Now! Adele! Oh, nope, Skitters, I'm not yelling at you. You're okay, Squeaky. You're okay, Squeaky. Oh, there she's gone. Okay. Becky. Alright, let's tent and then call it. We ran a little bit long, but we started a little bit late, so it's okay. Alright, well, on Friday we shall see. I haven't decided yet. Next Monday we'll finish 5. We'll continue this game next Wednesday. And yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on. We'll have Dragoon to play with. It'll be good. And she'll finally be distinct from Seth for, like, you know, we'll see if I like Dragoon. I think I will, though. It seems like it's got some good abilities. Alright, well, until then, thanks so much for dropping by as always, and fair winds in your travels.